Alright, screw it. Let's do this. This is our 94 Ford Probe that we got. She is in very poor condition, but for whatever reason, comes with a shit ton of spare parts. I don't know if you can see in there. We had a battery start issue. That was fixed by putting the correct battery in. Kit had a 300 cold cranking amp battery in it. It needs 500. We have a coolant flow issue on the V6. It is not flowing coolant through the block. This morning, went to check the thermostat, except it has been illegally lowered to the point where we can't get our low jack in. So, I'm going off to Bunnings to grab some chocks of wood to chuck under the front to see if we can get the car jacked up and the thermostat out to see if it's actually working. So we'll see how we go.
Fucking oath, cunt. We've got the wagon holding Commodore with the fucking carbon fibre hubcap. See, bro? Fucking fully sick. And guess what? It's a fucking P-plater too. Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ. Look at them fuckers. Man.
They too didn't work. The car's still too fucking low. This is a jack time. So a little update. I decided to take the front left wheel off to have a look and find out why, one, there's so many fucking spare parts with the car, and two, why it's so low. They have, I don't know if you can see it up there. No, I don't think you can because that rubber thing's in the way. They have just cut the fucking spring and called that good and gone, that's fucking lowered. What kind of dingleberry worked on this car? Oh my god. So just for comparison, because I have it, that is the spring size they have in that car on the stock suspension, which they have gotten replacements for, which is fine. And this is a spare part that came with the car. It is double the fucking size, if not further. That's ridiculous. They've just cut the fucking spring, called it a day. See you later. Bob's your goddamn uncle. Guess we're putting these in and seeing if they're good. Okay, so now we've found that, we're going to be doing a strut replacement. We're going to be putting these stock ones back in and taking out these. So it looks like we got one shim here, 12mm bolt there. Your two 20s, I think those are. They might be 17mm. My bad. And then those 4 bolts there, up here. And hopefully this should all come out. So I will be back once I've done that. We're doing this vlog style. Let's get that fucking out here. Woo! Out she comes. Whoops. That comes out easy. I've lost my socket already. I found it. It was hiding there. Damn. 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 That's good enough. It was hiding there all along. Let's get you out. Now this, I believe, is the ABS line because it goes down there into a gear on the CV shaft, I believe. Don't quote me if I'm wrong. Out she comes. And off she pops. Now we'll just leave that tucked over to the side there, out of the way. Not causing any pulling or slacking, because we don't want to lose ABS. Now, we'll get these 2 bolts out. I don't know what they're torqued to, but I'm going to say the torque spec is motherfucker. Oh, out you come, you bitch. Alright. Good enough. Let's undo that bottom one now. I might need something to hold it. That ain't gonna work, chief, you fucking drongo. Alrighty. Ooh, that wasn't tight at all. That top one was. That's a bit scary. Bang, 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 bang. Here you come, you little bastard. That's one out. Wadoosh. See you later. Thank you. See if we can get that second one out. Nope. There we go. I'm going to find I won't need 2 hands for this. Why am I whispering? Bob's your fucking uncle. I'm holding it with the phone. Holy snakes. Out you come. There you go. And bolt. It's not the proper way to use your tools, is it? But I am a tool and I currently don't care. This is going to drop, isn't it? No, the suspension dropped. Ooh. I think we're going to need to put some Loctite on those. Ooh. That should be fine like that, right? She'll be right. Let's do the top bolts. Now we have... Damn. Again. Now we have the right fucking socket size for 14mm bolts. If I can get them. 2 hands for that one. See if we can get this one out. Ow! Well, she broke free and almost broke my hand. Let's try this one. Oh, let's try this one. Oh, my fingy. That bitch hurting. Alright, I think I'm going to need 2 hands to do this one, so we'll do that. Vertical. That's all the stuff. Oh shit, it just fell out. Look at this bitch falling out. Look at that. So I can get this out with 1 hand. No, I'm going to need 2. Oh my fucking god, look at that carnage. That is just pure fucking junk, dude. What? Did they snap the spring? That ain't a clean cut. What the fuck, man? That is disgusting, gee. That is gross. But anyway, putting that back on now. Before anything goes in, let's grab ourselves a steel brush. Brush. In a little bit. And let's get that one back in. Not that one. Oh. No, you're going to junk out. I don't want you. We want you. Oh. That was a fucking monumental task. I had to get Bubble, who's sick at the moment, and I feel so bad because he's fucking pushing on this thing and he couldn't get it. But we got it on eventually. Now that's what the stock suspension's supposed to look like. Not like that. Ugh. Yeah, just what we came back with, boys. We got a fucking Loctite 222. Super thread locky. I mean, super screw lock? Huh? But that's a bolt. Anyway. Couple dollops. That's probably way too much. But it is what it is. Let's get you on there. Yeah, beautiful son of a bitch. On you go. Yep, that's way too much thread locker. On you go. On you go. Now, I'm going to grab my torque wrench. I have the ye old trusty Tool Pro torque wrench, not sponsored by them at all. I just quite like this product. I've used this for years. But I think we're going to torque it up to, let's go 80 Newton meters, I reckon. Let's go there. I just look at the torque specs. We're going to bump it up to, I reckon, 100 to begin with. And then if that's not tight enough and we're not happy, we'll bump it up to, let's say, 140 Newton meters. Oh, that's quite... I think we might go higher than that. Alright. You know what? Let's bump it up to 120 just to be safe. Yep. We'll go that good. Well, we're down here. We'll get our brake line secured. Now we got to make sure that the bend, that bend is facing towards the metal. Slight correction, the bend goes away from the metal. So that's in there now, and we'll give it a few love taps. Shake it, and ain't going nowhere, sonny. Our ABS retaining bracket has a, I think it's 12mm bolt. Goes in right there on the side. If I can get that in. There we go. Bobo is your uncle-o. Bob's your uncle. That is the bottom done. Look at that strut. It's actually proper. Instead of this ugly little... Except for this little fucking thing. Now we'll do the top bolts. Now these top bolts, I don't have a socket big enough to fit my big old torque wrench. So I reckon we'll get them tight and then we'll torque them down by hand. I reckon. That one's quite loose. Alrighty, let's do this two-handed, so we'll be back. Alright, and that is a shoddy way to do your suspension on your Ford Probe. Look at that spring. Alright, back onto the original thing we were supposed to be doing today. I was supposed to be checking the coolant. As you can see, there's nothing in here. Idiot me. Saw that. Thought it was the coolant reservoir. Saw that. Cool, that was also the coolant reservoir. But Ford goes, that's the coolant reservoir. All the way over here. So, we'll fill her up with coolant. Does overheat. Probably because it's got nothing in it. But why does it have nothing in it? We need to figure that out. Alright, we have our coolant. But, no funnel. Ooh, piece of candy. Alright, now we have our DIY funnel made out of an old Coke bottle. We can start filling her up. That's a lot. But I'm going to say, yeah. Yep, that's full. That's good enough. So we'll start her up, see what happens. Which, by the way, she does run. She just overheats. Well, you know, help if you connect the battery, you dickhead. Jesus Christ, it's hard to get some good fucking help, isn't it? Alrighty, let's start her up. Woo, that's that V6. I think that temperature gauge is fucked up. Let's see if it swallowed that coolant. I'm gonna do something naughty. We have no flow. Oh no, we might have flow. No, we don't have flow yet. But we may have bubbles. Oh no, we may have blown head gasket. That being said, I did top that up last night because I found it empty. I'm going to say we might have a blown head gasket. Oh no. See, that is coming up now, so let's get that back on. About this one over here. That's fine. That lifter tick is gnarly. Chicken good. Door ajar. That's how old this car is. It doesn't say door open, it says door ajar. Doesn't seem to be getting too hot. It sounds nice though. Actually sounds really nice. Woo! That lifter tick isn't good though. That's fucking terrible. That might actually be something else. Whatever the case is, it is not happy. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe the bubbles are getting out of it. I don't know though. I don't know. So it was still pissing out coolant for a solid little while there. we're just going to pack her up for today. I'm going to throw this wheel on. We'll get that other side done tomorrow. And, yeah. Oh, well, I mean, I bought this car for the equivalent of $900 US, so it's going to have some problems with it. Where the hell? On the gun, you drongo. So, we'll get this wheel back on. Get these. I know this is an impact socket, but fuck you. It isn't an impact socket, but fuck you. It'll live. That's the normal road height, which actually kind of suits the vehicle. And we haven't done the strut over here yet, and that's the lowered height.
Fuck yeah. Fucking love Germany.